Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed leaders and citizens of the world, we gather today not merely as witnesses but as active participants in the unfolding story of a nation at crossroads. Mozambique, that proud pearl of Southern Africa, rich in heritage, resources, and hope, and now trembles under the weight of chaos. It is a land where the echoes of history collide with the cries of its people. Cries for justice, cries for freedom, cries for peace. Since October, Mozambique has been consumed by a storm, and a storm born of betrayal and fueled by despair. The spark, an election that many believed would embody the people's will. Instead, it unleashed fury. Over 250 souls have been lost in this tempest. Lives cut short in streets that have become battleground, where protesters face bullets and hope faces oppression. To know more about this story, stay tuned. Welcome back to the FRELIMO channel. I'm your host, Boss Robert. To those who have subscribed to the channel, thank you for your support. To those who haven't, please show your brother some love by subscribing to the channel. Back to the story. But how did we get here? FRELIMO, the party that has held power since independence, promised liberation. Yet its legacy, tarnished by scandals and corruption, speak of squandered dreams. For years, it presided over a land of rising poverty, youth unemployment, and systemic neglect. When the people cast their ballots on October 9, they sought change. What they received was a declaration, 65% victory for FRELIMO's candidate, Daniel Chapo. Met not with celebration but with disbelief. And so the streets of Maputo and beyond erupted. Protesters, led by Venâncio Mondlane, a beacon of hope for Mozambican youth, declared enough. Burning tires lit the night. Barricades turned cities into fortresses of defiance. This is no mere protest. This, my friends, is a social revolt. As chaos engulfed Mozambique, the stakes could not be higher. This is not just a disputed election. Mozambique is a lifeline to the region, a gateway to the world. Its ports connect Southern Africa to global trade. Its natural gas reserve promise prosperity, and this resilience holds back the tides of extremism. Instability in Mozambique threatens not just its neighbors, Zimbabwe, South Africa, and Zambia, but the entire region. The very arteries of SADC's economy run cold as borders close, and comments grinds to a halt. What has been done? Too little, too late. Filipe Nyusi, Mozambique's president, offered dialogue, but his words are drowned by gunfire. His gestures overshadowed by the deaths of Mondlane's aides and the imprisonment of opposition voices. SADC, under Zimbabwe's leadership, has wavered. President Mnangagwa has pledged support, yet his actions speak of partisanship, of siding with FRELIMO when Mozambique cries out for impartiality. The people of Mozambique need leadership that rises above politics, leadership that speaks truth to power. South Africa now steps into this breach. Its ministers' meetings, Mozambican leaders in Malalene to forge a path forward. History teaches us that resolution is possible. We remember Thabo Mbeki guiding Zimbabwe to a power-sharing deal in 2008. We recall Kofi Annan brokering peace in Kenya. Today, Mozambique needs mediators. It needs voices that champion the cause of freedom, fairness, and reconciliation. But let us be clear, dialogue alone will not suffice. Mozambique needs reform. It needs transparency in its electoral institution, accountability for corruption, and a government that places people above party. Mondlane has laid out these demands, calling for a system that respects the will of the voter and the rights of the citizen. The international community must heed this call. The road ahead is perilous. As January 15 looms, the day of Chapo's scheduled inauguration, the flames of unrest threaten to engulf the nation. Protesters vow to block his ascent to power, and the government flirts with declaring a state of emergency. We stand on the precipice of greater bloodshed, or the possibility of peace. So, I ask you, what kind of future shall we forge for Mozambique? Will it be a future where power is won through force, or one where it is earned through justice? Will we watch as history repeats itself, or will we act to bend the arc towards reconciliation? Mozambique stands as a mirror to all nations, reflecting our own values, our own commitment to democracy, and our own shared humanity. Let us not be silent. Let us not stand idle. Let us rise to the challenge of our time and walk alongside Mozambique as it seeks to the promise of its independence, a nation free, fair, and full of hope. For if Mozambique falls, we all lose a part of ourselves. The hour is late, but it is not too late. Dialogue can heal, justice can prevail. Mozambique can rise again. Let us answer the call, and not tomorrow, not later, but now. Let me know what you think about the developments in Mozambique. Could SADC have reacted better to this situation? Share your thoughts and concerns in the comment section below. I would be very interested to know your take on this story. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. God bless you.